Hey everybody, Greg Gallus here, running for Rochester Public School Board. Today's podcast, we're going to talk about the three primary roles of a school board member. First and foremost is the budget and the administration thereof it. Just a little details behind that is that any expenditure from $10,000 to $100,000, the superintendent has pure discretion at. Gets brought up at a regular board meeting as part of a consent agenda. Any budget item over $100,000, whether it's new books, iPads, what have you, must come in front of the board for approval and discussion and community input. Second is policy and the enforcement of district policy. Do we, as any individual school district, get mandates from state and federal agencies? Absolutely we do. This is the one area of a school board member's role that we have the most latitude. It's how we see best with community input, students, staff, parents, city leadership on how they wish to administer this district. What's the best thing for our community moving forward? So we get quite a bit of latitude on how we wish to see our district run. I think that's quite a bit of a positive, and it talks greatly to local control. The third is hiring a superintendent. Most folks think that the school board has control over all of the staff in the district. That's not an accurate assessment. We have one employee, and that is the superintendent. And on a yearly basis, we get to provide input as to the job performance of that individual. Lately, things are looking a little bit tough for the Rochester Public School District between the OCR report and the stonewalling and the latest MDE thing that came out about a potential lawsuit and how we've agreed to do something so we don't get sued. It's a disturbing direction being set forward by the superintendent. Ultimately, it's his responsibility to make sure that these things get addressed. The other thing about the superintendent I want to talk about, as part of assessment, he's applied for 5 different jobs in other districts across this country. I don't get the strong sense of he wishes to be here much longer. So I think that's going to be a crucial thing coming up in this next election is who do you want to sit on that school board to make the decision about who the next leader of this district and this community is going to be. If we look at my opponent, the insider, if we look at how things have been going in this district, it's not headed in the right direction. And I think voting for more of what we already have isn't going to do us any good. I'm going to close with this because I really, really like this. It's a quote from Albert Einstein that says, "The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result." I believe it's a time for a fundamental change on how this district operates and how we look in a different direction. Let's not look backwards. Let's not repeat the same mistakes we've done time and time again. I'm Greg Gallus. I'm running for Rochester Public School Board, and I ask for your vote in the November 6th election. Thanks.